Hey friends, Drew Coover here. As you know, I've been doing a lot of work on the downtown east side and actually everywhere in the province. Last summer I took off and traveled around the province to really see what's going on because I've heard many stories from different people in different parts of the province, and they all said the same thing. There's homelessness, there's drug addiction, there's rampant drug addiction. In some of the cities there's just rampant alcohol addiction, but it's crazy. People are losing their houses, people can't get jobs, mass immigration. There's tons of stuff that's going on that's just not Canadian. Anyways, my friends, if you can subscribe, if you can like, it really helps the channel. And please comment away your life away. You know, if you see something, you hear something you like, please post it. If you have any questions or concerns, please write it. It really does help the channel. Thanks. I've been hitting the streets hard over the past 6 months or a year or 20 years or 30 years, actually, like, I don't know, 34 years. I've been like going down to Main and Hastings. Used to go down there to get in fights and do bad things, and then I woke up after I got chick in the back, and then, you know, that changed my life. Anyways, friends, so like I said, if you could subscribe, like, and it really does help the channel. And without further ado, here's Johnny. Okay, so I'm back here, and we're talking with, what's your name?
David.
David, you don't have to yell. This is a really good mic.
David.
It's all good, David. David, you're from East Van. You grew up in East Van?
Yeah, I grew up here all my life.
So we just had a bit of a conversation before I pulled out the camera, but some of the things you were saying were quite interesting. What were you saying about, like, is there opportunities for you to get sober if you want to get sober?
Well, honestly, there's not a lot of opportunities out here because a lot of them are kind of hit and miss, right? Like, you can try to get into a detox, but you're on a waiting list for months on end, right? You can get on methadone and shit like that, but if you're not, like, again, there's a waiting list, and if you're not, you just have to wait to see if you get your turn, you know. And if it comes like 6 months down the road, a year from now, then like you're blessed, right?
Have you tried to get sober? Like, how long you've been on the street? How long you been on the street? Do you have an SRO? Are you living in an SRO or are you on the street?
I'm on the street right now.
How long have you been on the street? Do you know? Like, has it been 6 months, a year, a couple months?
Well, my first time being on the streets, I was kicked out at 13 to 22.
So you were in foster care, you said, eh?
Yeah.
Right, in and out of foster homes?
Yeah.
You did you spend any time at Wellington?
The youth jail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just simple stuff. I was a foster parent for a long time.
I went to the youth jail a couple times, right? And
how was your experience in youth jail? Did they support you? Did they like give you programs and help you so that when you got out you could have a better choices to make? But obviously, kids don't make the better choices when they get out of jail. But when you were in jail, was it supportive and good?
Well, honestly, to this day, I hate guards, right?
Yeah.
So the system is like, I'm kind of ashamed of it, right? But
it's okay. Don't feel shame, bro. That's just use your weakness. What you think people perceive as your weakness is your strength.
The jail system they have for kids, you know, is built just like the way that the adults are raised in the adult jail. And how can you throw a kid in the same type of environment that adults in and expect them to change in a way that he'd be better off on himself? Because you're pretty much throwing him into the snake pit, you know, with the way the system is.
Here's a fun fact. How many kids, when you were in Wellington Youth Detention Center, were there a lot of kids there?
Yeah.
Okay, guess, so it's 2025 right now. Guess how many children between the ages of 13 and 18 are incarcerated right now in the province of British Columbia? Guess.
Probably like 1 million.
19.
19 million?
19. 19.
19.
Yeah, 20 kids in jail right now. That's it. That's all they're doing now. They're not putting kids in jail no more.
No way, are you serious?
They're not putting kids in jail no more.
That's solid.
Yeah, that's solid. Right? No more jails. But the bad thing is less programs, less jail.
Yeah, I like to hear that. That's beauty, yo. That's beauty at the highest level it can be, yo. So when I was a young, there was a whole bunch of us.
It was a group, the East Side Riders. Remember the East Side Riders?
Yeah.
Remember Spence? Do you know Spence? You know don't know Spence.
I'm a little younger than that, right?
Yeah,
But,
Spence is like 35, 36. You know a lot of kids I know.
Yeah.
Devin, I know a lot of kids, bro. Like, remember I was a foster. Like, I did that work for a long, long time.
Yeah.
So, what's your flavor?
My flavor is spizzle and dizzle.
Spizzle and dizzle. You like to do any kind of drug that gets you out of your way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's your family, brother? Where's your family? You got mom and dad?
My family is located in East Van, Main Hastings. Everyone's still in the hood.
Everyone's in the hood, eh? Wow. So what's your next play? What do you think you want to do next? Do you want to just continue this lifestyle, or are there any programs out there to help you get out of this situation?
The best program is your program that you work on yourself with your friends, you know, and by yourself with your knowledge that you read a book, educate yourself, and work on yourself spiritually, mentally, and physically. Do your own program. Don't let someone else show you a program. Do your own program and work it the way you want to work it, so you understand it the best way you can understand it, and there's no failing in that.
So when you're out here on the street, it's like a nucleus of right? Life. People take care of one another. Like if someone's hurting, you take care of them.
Well, what happens? Treat people how you want to be treated, right? If you don't like to be hit, don't hit someone, right? But sometimes stupid motherfuckers need to be hit, right?
When did you start using dope? Just a second. They're all over the place.
That's the way East Side is, yo.
Yeah. When did you start using like pot, marijuana? 10 years old, 12 years old?
I started smoking weed when I was like 10, yeah. 11.
Which drug do you think is the worst drug out there right now?
The worst drug out there right now would probably be the one that's making people OD, yo, and whatever drug that is, I don't know, but fucking whatever one is just killing your friends, that's the worst drug, yo, because you want that stuff, right?
So what do you think about these drug dealers, these people that are like making money off you guys, off your misery? You think this drug dealing should stop, especially the F stuff, right? This is the most dangerous one, I think. What do you think about that?
Well, the F is
fentanyl.
The F is all about like.
Let me change the question. Change the question. What would you think if there was no more fentanyl on the street? Would you be happy or mad?
Change the question to you.
Okay, I'm going to change the question to this. Are you ready?
Sure.
Man, this is hard. This is actually really hard. I'm having a tough time having questions with you because you're a young guy and you have so much life ahead of you and you're here. And I really hope that you can figure it out and the government can help people more. And all we can
fuck the government.
I know, but they're not helping you guys. They're the only people that can really support more better. Like these SROs are junk. What do you think of the SROs? Would you rather live in an SRO or on the street?
The SROs are better than living on the streets, yes.
Why?
But they're still not up to date and they're not up to sufficient mandate codes. So they should be torn down and put new buildings up, or
they're deplorable, eh? They're deplorable.
Or at least find a different solution to help the homelessness in East Van.
Yeah.
Like open up the buildings that are getting built now, the new buildings that are getting built now to the poor, right? At least two floors to low-income housing, and the rest to
whoever.
To whoever, yeah.
All right, bro. I'm gonna break it down. I want to say thank you so much, bro.
All right, thanks, man.
It's another day.